we are here to provide updates on the 4,794 properties we go over non-payment of ground rent from 10 to 43 years.
The Federal Capital Territory FCTA has taken possession of properties affected by the revocation of 4,794 landed titles over non-payment of ground rent for between 10 and 43 years. These were disclosed during a press briefing by the FCTA's Minister Senior Special Assistant on Public Communications and New Media, Larry Olayinka, the Director of Land Administration, Chijoke Nwakweze, and the Director of Department of Development Control, Mukhtar Galadima. While speaking, Olayinka said ownership of the revoked 4,794 properties in the central area, Gariki 1 and 2, Wuse 1 and 2, Asekuru, Metema, and Guzape district had already reverted to the FCTA.
As we did say in March this year, a little over 2 months ago, that 4,794 land titles were revoked over payment of ground rent, non-payment of ground rent from 10 years to 43 years. We did also tell you that those properties have reverted to the Federal Capital Territory Administration, and that the administration will take possession of them in due course. So that's what we've come to update you, to let you know that as from Monday, the 26th of May, the process of taking possession of those properties will begin.
And as from Monday next week, the government will begin to exercise its right of ownership on the affected landed properties. Explaining further, the Director of Development Control, Mukhtar Galadima, said that the affected properties will be sealed up and access to them restricted as from Monday.
There is no clear distinction between sealing and taking over because it's the same thing. Now the owner of the property say seal the premises for me, so no more utilization by any other person. Whoever does that is considered as a trespasser. So it is the owner of the property say seal the premises for me. That's all. So sealing and taking possession is as good as the same thing in this context.
And
what next? It will be decided by the FCTA administration.
If families are living in those buildings, how do you do them? You take them and see.
They have been given adequate time by way of notice over 2 months now that the properties have been taken over by the FCTA administration. So it is expected that within this span of time, they must have made adequate arrangement for their allocation.
He said the FCTA will decide what to do with the affected properties in due course. On the claim that some property owners had gone to court, the Director of Land stated that there was no court decision on the revocation, and as such, the FCTA is not restricted in the discharge of its lawful functions on the affected properties. Nwakweze also disclosed that the FCTA was already compiling records of complaints and non-compliance of title holders who were in default of payment of ground rent for 1 to 10 years, even after 21 days of grace to pay up. He said the government will act accordingly as soon as the records are fully compiled and analyzed. Israel Adijo Yusuf.